would say two things to look at would be validation from other investors. So companies that have been able to raise follow-on capital, either from other credible local institutions or international investors. And then two, looking to see whether those companies have been able to gain some type of traction in the marketplace, ideally kind of with revenue. So we look at first-time managers. In most of our funds, we probably have one or two first-time managers. And this is a bit of an aside, but recently we purchased a team out of Bank of America where most of their track record was focused on first-time managers. But when we look at first-time managers, obviously, if someone has a track record, that's great. It may not be in their current strategy or with their current team, but having some type of track record, it would be key. But if that's not the case, I think showing that the companies have been able to, add customers, add revenue, hit whatever plans the board and the management teams have set out would be really key. Because without evidence of realizations, you at least want the companies to be growing and kind of performing according to the plan. I think if you don't have those, then it probably leads to some other questions. So I would say, a lot of traction on the operating side and perhaps validation from other investors that have come in and have invested after you have made those initial investments. If they put money as a limited partner in the fund, I think having strong limited partners, that's one thing that we look at when we evaluate the fund, just who the other limited partners are, for a variety of reasons. One, we want to make sure that the other limited partners are rational, because it's a 10-year plus marriage, so being in a partnership with other rational actors is pretty important. That everyone's acting in the best interest of all the other limited partners and not their narrow interests. But also, I think having credible investors helps just validate the investment thesis, frankly gives other investors comfort.